Cancer. This is your reading for January 1st through January 7th, 2021, and this is a career reading. So this could resonate with Cancer Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, and it's a general reading, so I'm just going to jump right in. So let's see what's going on for you in work in these first 7 days of January. So we have the Ace of Wands reversed, and we have the Six of Pentacles. I'm going to get a few more. So we have the Eight of Swords, which was just kind of sideways there, and we'll keep it that way. And then we have the Seven of Swords reversed, and we have the Page of Cups reversed. So let's get an oracle card just to see exactly what this is for you, Cancer. What is this about? Okay, so this is about you not letting go of something, Cancer, it would appear, because we have this number 21, which of course is a completion, and it says release, farewell, and impermanence. And then underneath that, though, we have a number 13, which says bloom, recognition, acknowledgement, and being seen. So this could be something that is kind of hidden behind this letting go for you, Cancer. You may not see that by letting go of a situation, there is actually a huge opportunity for you to bloom and to be acknowledged and be seen. So it seems possible that you don't feel seen at this time in your current career or in your current position. So we have the Ace of Wands reversed, and this is speaking to me of just kind of like something not being what you thought it was. You know, there was an offer that was made and you felt really strongly about the offer. You felt passionate, and you know, I think that you felt like your intuition was leading you to this place in this career or this position or this job where you would really have a lot of passion for it. You would like it, you would want to go every day, and you may have thought that other people there were kind of there for the same thing. But then we have the Six of Pentacles here. So to me, this says that maybe you aren't as satisfied as you thought you would be with what it pays. This also could be that you feel like you're putting in more work than other people there. So it could be if you're on a team, you know, you don't feel like the team is pulling its weight, that maybe you're pulling all the weight for the team. Or like I said, you know, the monetary exchange isn't enough to cover like the amount of work or stress or whatever it is putting on you. So with the Eight of Swords here, that didn't really come out upright and it didn't come out reversed. So to me, that says it's just kind of in limbo. It's like sometimes you know what a nightmare this is in a way, and you can see that you feel trapped and bound there and maybe not totally happy. But then at other times, it's like this is kind of hidden from you, where it's like you don't see a way out of it. So with the Seven of Swords reversed here, this is kind of interesting because this is like, I don't know, I mean, I want to say it's somebody returning to like the scene of a crime. It could be that again and again, there's like somebody that you work with who just like keeps coming back to put more work on you or something, is kind of what I'm feeling here. And so then we have the Page of Cups in reverse, which is a very ungrounded energy. As you can see, there's all feminine energy here, and then we have this one masculine energy. So just take it however it resonates. This could be an actual man that you work with. Otherwise, it could be somebody who is just, you know, what the Page of Cups reversed would symbolize. Like this person has their head in the clouds, but like not in a good way. You know, they're always daydreaming, but like kind of selfish, and they're not focused on like having their head in the clouds about how to make a situation better or how to work as a team. You know, I just get a lot of selfishness off of this Page of Cups energy. So I think you're working with at least one person who's really selfish, or it could be that like the corporation or company you work for as a whole kind of gives you these like selfish vibes for some reason. That's just what I'm getting. So it could, for whatever reason, you're having a hard time letting go. So I would like to ask some more about that. Why is Cancer having a hard time letting go? The Page of Wands reversed. So you may be feeling like you haven't worked there long enough to like have a good recommendation, or that you don't want to leave yet because maybe you don't have a ton of experience in this particular field, or you could be like newer to the workforce, or if you just got this job after a long time of not having a job, you might, like want to hang on to it because you don't want your work history to look kind of weird when someone else wants to interview you or whatever. The old thing about how they say that you don't want to have a lot of gaps on your resume. I feel intuitively drawn to say, though, that these are very different times now. Like all of a sudden, there's a lot of people who have been dealing with just like a different workplace. There's a lot of people who, have been laid off or furloughed or whatever the case is. And, so like more and more people in the workforce now are going to have gaps in their resumes, and you'll still want an explanation for those gaps, of course. But I think that as we move forward into 2020, that companies and whoever's hiring is going to just be more understanding of like your work history background, is what I want to say. So anyway, for whatever reason, you're not having a lot of confidence that like if you leave this job, you're going to be impassioned about something else, perhaps. Can you tell me more about this Page of Wands, please, for Cancer? Clarify. Whoop. Okay. So then we have the Sun here, which is beautiful. And then we have the Page of Swords after that. So yeah, with the Sun, it's like you believe there is a better day, a brighter day, a better job, something you feel more fulfilled with or even more impassioned about than what you do now, but you don't feel that you have learned enough yet to make that happen. So let's see. I'm just going to clarify. Let's use this deck and clarify the letting go. This will kind of be like the final for the reading, since it's becoming pretty clear what's going on. And I think this is just going to close us out nicely. So what does Cancer need to know about letting go and then this hidden bloom back here? It could be also that this truly isn't the right time, for you to let go of this job, which might be also why this Eight of Swords is just kind of like hanging in limbo there. So we have grow from your heart out, and it's in the upright, so that's good. It says, who needs it? Explorers searching for the fountain of youth. So yeah, I am getting this all over this reading that you feel very young, or you are young. And so you might feel like you just have to put in your work or your time here so that you can do something better. Like this might just be like a step in the rung on the ladder of wherever you're going in life. So then we have this in reverse here. It says, get drunk on your highest self. So you could be working with someone who is drinking, or like maybe they just have some kind of substance abuse problem or something else. Like I said, this Page of Cups is really giving me immature and selfish vibes. So it might be that you have some people like that in your surroundings there at work that's making this like less than the happiest place for you. This also could be that you're just a little bit out of touch, with your intuition. I don't sense that super strongly. It's just that this bloom is very hidden. But I mean, you also seem to have an understanding that there are steps. Like you can't just stop something and then get exactly what you want. So I don't want to say that you're not intuitive, Cancer. It just does seem really, though, that there is something hidden from your intuition at this time. Or it could be that the Ace of Wands reversed just really has you in this place of not trusting your intuition at this time, which could also lead to an Eight of Swords limbo type feeling. So then in the end here, we have Obsidian, which says protect your soul, which is great. This is a really strong message about protection. I think protection about the people that you work with. Some parts of this being like really energetically taxing for you, or for it not feeling like it pays off on the end of the day with the Six of Pentacles, could be because you work with some people that are just kind of like bringing your vibe down, bringing your energy down. They might literally have you be doing more work than your share for them, but it also could be like in an energetic way. And that's what I'm actually kind of strongly feeling here. So Cancer, it actually might be that you're incredibly intuitive. You know, you might even say that you're an empath or have heard people call you an empath before. And just whatever's going on in the environment is just like really taking from your energetic space. So, you know, like I said, it does seem that you feel that you need to stay there. So if that's the case, then, you know, maybe you need to take with you something protective, like a protective stone, like obsidian is good. Black tourmaline would be good. What else? Like a selenite. I mean, there's all different kinds of stones that you could have with you on your body that could help with any kind of like energy vampires that you might have in your surroundings. And I don't even mean to make it sound that negative. I mean, you might literally, but also like sometimes other people are just really unaware of how their energy affects other people. And then also there's really extremely sensitive people on the other end of the spectrum. So it doesn't have to be a crystal or a stone. There's all kinds of practices you can do to protect yourself and keep your energetic space high vibe, especially if you're feeling like you need to stay here. So Obsidian says it would be good for anyone looking to cut negative people and patterns from their lives. And then it specifically says Scorpios. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio, or you might have Scorpio in your chart. And then I'm going to take the Shiva Lingam off the top because I feel called to, and this also might be something helpful for you. So it says to use it where you seek enlightenment, meditation, concentration on your breath, possibly chanting, and when to use it when your ego has you feeling too small or totally supersized. When it seems like you're sucking life force through a swizzle stick instead of a boba straw, when you've got baby making on your mind, go all in on your essence. So yeah, with the Shiva Lingam here, this talks a lot about, you know, duality, you know, because you might find yourself in that situation, you know, the duality between yourself and others. And so, and two, like I'm glad that meditation came up for you, because that's another way that you can clear your energetic space at the end of the day, or like whenever you need to, honestly, Cancer. I mean, there's long meditations, there's short meditations, and you don't have to be like sitting in a certain position. I mean, you do whatever works for you. So if you're not super into meditation or haven't practiced it that much, you know, like there's just such a variety. There's not really like a right way to do it. Like you pick the one that you find that makes you feel clear and gets you back to your center, where you can just be yourself and let all these other people go. It might not be that you have to let the job go. It might be at the end of the day, or even throughout the day, you need to let some of these people go. So that's what I have for you, Cancer, for the first week of January. If you enjoyed the video, if you could please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, if you'd like to see more like this. If you'd like a personal reading, my information is in the description box below. I'd love to work with you. And thanks for watching. I'll talk to you again soon.